Hey, what's up? It's your boy Jay Will coming back with another one. And yes, they call it Black Monday week for a reason. They call it Black Monday for a reason. And that's because your boys are getting fired, man. I don't know if y'all mess with the guy Joe Judge or not, but he is out of there. Another Patriots guy, another Bill Belichick guy has been letting go. You know, already we had Brian Flores let go, and now we had the guy Joe Judge also being let go after 2 seasons with the New York Giants, 10-23. He is, getting kicked to the curb. The ownership was just not looking forward to the direction that he had the Giants headed in. I mean, it's like a lot of these Patriots guys, they try to come over there and bring the same mentality that they did at the Patriots, but it just seems like no one can do it like Bill Belichick. I do believe Brian Flores, that was a mistake in the firing. He's a guy that I do believe, he really did, bring what Bill Belichick did to the Miami Dolphins, and you can see that in that defense. But, the special teams coach, the guy that got coaches running laps around the field, the angry guy, the restless bit face all the time, yeah, that guy, Joe Judge, has been letting go. And I never really seen too much of excitement from him as being a head coach. And I really don't know how he got the opportunity. But, when you coach under Bill Belichick, when you have years underneath with him, you can get some nice opportunities. And that's what happened for Joe Judge. He got an opportunity to coach the New York Giants, one of the, the best known franchises, that we know worldwide. The Giants are known worldwide from Super Bowls with Eli Manning. And, we thought he could take Daniel Jones into a new direction. But it looks like, they're about to bust that team up. A lot of injuries were plaguing them as well. But I don't know if they would have been able to do too much better. It looks like Saquon Barkley might be injury prone. Daniel Jones is a bust. Kenny Galladay got $75 million for no damn reason, man. Do you see that man out there? He really runs like a tight end. He got the bag and he dipped on him, straight like that. But let's go through some of these coaches that could have the chance to change around the Giants. And, the names are already ringing right now. Of course, we have Jim Harbaugh from Michigan. The college coach, Jim Harbaugh, is one of the, names that keeps on coming up for a lot of jobs around the NFL. He has experience with leading the 49ers to a Super Bowl. He won a few NFC championships, or a couple, 1 or 2. So, a lot of people want to get him back in the league. I'm not sure if he'll leave Michigan, but it does seem like he might be a better NFL coach than it would be, a college coach. So I don't think that should be, a bad decision for him. He got his smoked by the Giants, not the Giants, Georgia, the Bulldogs. They already put the work on him really bad. Everybody thought that was going to be a good matchup out of the 2 playoff games before the championship game, but end up being blowout city. And another name that is coming up is Brian Daboll, the Bills offensive coordinator. He's been working with Josh Allen. They say he's one of the main reasons why, he went from good to great. And he got some at superstar status. And you already know he came from Alabama, Roll Tide. He used to be an OC at Alabama. So, he got some SEC ties. I could see him either going to the Giants or the Dolphins, working with Tua, pairing him back up with Tua like they did in the UA days, University of Alabama, if you don't know. So another name we also got is Kellen Moore. I'm a little surprised about that. Kellen Moore, young offensive coordinator, has a lot of weapons with the Cowboys, but he does have Dak flourishing, and you could see him get a head coaching job. I don't know about this year, but coming up here soon, Kellen Moore might be in the mix a lot. Also, the man that never deserved to be fired, the boy Jim Caldwell, the man Jim Caldwell. Let me put some respect on it. Yes, the 60-year-old Jim Caldwell is also in the running right now. I'm not sure how he hasn't gotten a head coaching job before now. You know, all the work he put in with the Lions, with the Colts, you know, being tied to Tony Dungy, you would think he would get a few more opportunities, especially after, you know, he led the Detroit Lions, one of the worst franchises, to like some of the only playoff appearances that they've had in the last decade, you know, last 10, 20 years. You know, they've been pretty trash, and, you know, Jim Caldwell was only nice little light that they had, and they let go of the man. You know, it's hard out here for a brother, but, you know, that's how it is. Yes, if you're not going to be superb, if you're not going to be, you know, top 5 coach, top 10 coach, you know, they're letting you go. And I mean, I feel like he was close to being that when he was with the Lions, but, you know, you don't get too many chances when you look like us, but it is what it is. And you already know Eric the Enemy, you know, he's also been a offensive coordinator for Andy Reid and for Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs for around 4 seasons now. I mean, he's been in the mix for the past couple of years, but they're saying, you know, there's all these altercations about Eric the Enemy and how much he does for the Chiefs. But, you know, he's a brother as well. So, you know, they got to question him on, you know, his football knowledge and, you know, his how much is he really doing compared to Andy Reid. You know, they got to question it. But it's going to be really interesting to see, you know, if these coaches, if they're not going to the Giants, where will they be going? And where will the Giants organization be headed in the next couple of years? You let me know down in the bottom below. Who do you think should be the Giants' next head coach? Eric the Enemy, you know, Jim Caldwell, the boy John Harbaugh. Let me know. You already know. Smash the like button. You already sub to your boy. I'm out.